Folks, welcome back to the greatest, most luxurious podcast in the history of mankind, the presidential podcast, Weird News Edition. We're talking strange, we're talking bizarre, we're talking the kind of news stories that make you say, is this real life? Or am I trapped in a fever dream with Rosie O'Donnell riding a Segway covered in glitter? And let me tell you, this week, August 3rd to August 8th, 2025 was a doozy. We've got 20-foot snakes, exploding toy revolvers, and a woman getting spammed for a missing cat she never lost. So buckle up, people. It's about to get weird. Or, as I call it, Tuesday. Segment 1, the Lois Club lives. Can we talk about the Lois Club? Yes, you heard me. Lois, a club. Just for women named Lois. It's been going strong for nearly 50 years, and they want more Loises to join. But let's be honest. When was the last time a baby was named Lois? It sounds like something you name your great aunt who smells like Vicks Vapor Rub and carries hard candies in her purse. The Lois Club is real, it's proud, and it's aging faster than Joe Biden during a CNN town hall. And they say they're worried they won't have new members. Maybe start accepting middle names. Or anyone who's ever watched Superman. Lois Lane gets in for free. I like Lois Lane. Very loyal, very attractive, and frankly, too good for Clark Kent. That guy spent more time changing clothes than Bruce Jenner. Segment 2, mystery trip to America's Taj Mahal, ends in tragedy. Now we go from the senior citizen sleepover to something a little darker. 4 people went on a trip to visit America's Taj Mahal in the West Virginia mountains and were found dead. Sad, very sad, but also America's Taj Mahal. What even is that? Did someone build a golden toilet in the woods? Because if so, Melania has been looking for a new getaway. This is the problem, folks. Everybody wants to find the next Instagrammable landmark. Back in my day, you took a picture at Mount Rushmore and called it a week. Now people are dying trying to find TikTok's top 10 hidden temples. If you have to ask Siri, is the Taj Mahal in West Virginia? The answer is no, and go home. Segment 3, Earth spin. It's getting faster, folks. This one's a doozy. August 5th was one of the shortest days on record. Why? Earth is spinning faster. I guess Earth finally started keto. Scientists are baffled. The planet is suddenly like me in 2016, picking up speed, unstoppable, and giving the establishment a heart attack. But 1.25 milliseconds shorter? That's the exact amount of time I listened to Mike Pence talk about the Constitution. They say they might need a negative leap second soon. A negative leap second. Which sounds like something Kamala Harris would announce in a press conference and then nervously laugh about while the rest of us panic. Segment 4, Osprey drops a fish, starts a fire. Here's a wildlife update in British Columbia. An osprey dropped a fish onto a power line, which caused a fire and power outage. Let that sink in. A flying fish delivery sparked an electrical inferno. I always knew sushi was dangerous. This is why I never trusted birds. They poop on your car and start wildfires with seafood. And the fish? Charred. You know it was thinking out of water and on fire. What the halibut is happening here? Segment 5, kitten rescued from engine compartment. Florida firefighters rescued a kitten trapped in a car engine. Again, because kittens love engines, apparently. It's like Airbnb for feral cats. They say curiosity killed the cat, but this one just got stuck and embarrassed. Honestly, this cat's lucky. If it had climbed into Eric's brain, it would have starved. There's nothing in there. This is why before you start your car, always check the hood. Not for mechanical issues, for the neighborhood wildlife that's turned your sedan into a jungle gym. Welcome to America, where your vehicle is a petting zoo. Segment 6. Vascular surgeon fakes amputation for insurance money. Here's one for the medical books. A vascular surgeon in the UK allegedly amputated his own legs to claim over $600,000 in insurance money. You heard me. The man who fixes veins decided to chop his own tree trunks for a payout. And the kicker? He was a finalist to become the European Space Agency's first disabled astronaut. Buddy, the moon has enough craters. It doesn't need your baggage, too. This is next-level commitment to fraud. Most people fake a car accident. He faked his entire lower body, and we thought the American health system was bad. At least we don't get a copay for chainsaw therapy. Segment 7, the real gimmick revolver, exploding toy from a claw machine. Japan had to issue a warning. A plastic toy from claw machines can actually fire real bullets. Let me repeat, a claw machine toy. It's called the Real Gimmick Mini Revolver, which is the same name Rudy Giuliani uses at karaoke. Who thought this was a good idea? Let's take something designed for toddlers and make it armed and dangerous. This is how you get My Little Pony First Blood Edition. Also, 16,000 of these toys were imported. 16,000. That means your kid could have tried to win a Minion and ended up in a Tarantino film. Segment 8. 20-foot python found on LA dumpster. A woman in Los Angeles found a 20-foot python chilling on a dumpster in her parking garage. And people say LA isn't affordable. That snake probably pays less rent than you. 20 feet. That's not a snake. That's a rejected Jurassic Park extra. This thing had better credit than Don Jr. Only in LA do you get attacked by a python while trying to take out your organic, gluten-free trash. You think you're getting robbed? No, it's just Gary the Python checking if you separated your plastics. Segment 9. NASA warns of close flybys from giant asteroids. NASA says 2 massive asteroids just zipped past Earth within 13 times the distance of the moon. And everybody's like, woo, what a relief. Folks, imagine that in any other context. Hey, honey, a bus almost hit me, only 13 lanes away. That's not comforting, but NASA says, don't worry, no collision risk. Translation, we definitely noticed it, a little late, but we noticed. I love that even the universe is throwing things at us now. Maybe the asteroids just want to check if we finally canceled reality TV. Spoiler alert, we haven't. Segment 10, Ozempic penis goes viral. Let's close with what might be the most awkward headline in medical history. Ozempic penis. That's right, folks. Apparently, this miracle weight loss drug has a side effect that's got wives talking, but husbands too embarrassed to even bring it up. It's like a weird magic trick. Lose 20 pounds, gain 2 inches. Where was this during my campaign trail? Doctors are baffled, men are speechless, and Reddit is having a field day. Honestly, the FDA should put it on the label. Warning, may cause unexpected increases. Stay tuned, folks. That was just the top 10. We've still got bears opening doors, lottery miracles, radioactive wasps, and a woman jailed over a chimp named Tonka. And believe me, Tonka's got a whole saga. This is the Presidential Podcast, Weird News Edition, because reality has left the building, and I'm just here to narrate the madness. Stick around for part 2. We're just getting started. Segment 11. Bear opens door and walks into Colorado home. Folks, a bear in Colorado walked right up to a home, opened the door, yes, opened it with its paw like it was checking into an Airbnb, and strolled in. There's security camera footage of the whole thing. It's like Goldilocks, but instead of porridge, he was probably looking for edibles. These bears have no fear anymore. They've adapted. They watch YouTube tutorials. And honestly, who can blame them? Colorado's got legal weed and open floor plans. It's basically bear heaven. Segment 12, radioactive wasp nest found in South Carolina. In South Carolina, they found a wasp nest that's radioactive. Radioactive. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. Nature is now weaponized. We've got nuclear bees. This is how the X-Men starts, people. You think you're just doing utility work and boom, you've entered the Marvel Cinematic Universe. These wasps don't just sting, they glow. And somewhere Elon Musk is already trying to patent them. Segment 13, woman sentenced over lying about Tonka the chimp. A woman in Missouri told the courts her chimpanzee Tonka was dead. Swore it. Filed documents. Took oaths. Tonka, meanwhile, was chilling in her basement watching Judge Judy, probably. So now she's going to federal prison for lying about a monkey. Only in America do we get a courtroom drama with plot twists that sound like rejected Disney sequels. Tonka, The Basement Years. Segment 14, lottery winner hits twice in 1 month. A North Carolina woman just won $2 million from a scratch-off ticket. Big news, right? Oh, wait, she also won $250,000 last month. This woman is officially banned from touching my stocks. Twice in a month? I can't even get twice in a term. Statistically, she should go straight to Vegas and buy the whole place. Just rename it Lucky Carol's Casino and Scratch Emporium. Segment 15, Dean Kaine joins ICE. Dean Kaine, the guy who played Superman in the 90s, has announced he's joining ICE, and a conservative panelist said it'll boost recruitment. You know your agency is in trouble when your best hope is a guy who hasn't worn tights since Blockbuster was thriving. Dean said he's joining ASAP. Others said he just needs the $50,000 bonus. Either way, Superman is now doing immigration raids. Somewhere Lex Luthor is laughing his bald head off. Segment 16, Dog Surfing Championships make waves in California. We had the World Dog Surfing Championships. That's right, dogs on surfboards competing. Somewhere my campaign staff is taking notes. Trump 2028, surf the wave. One dog named Coconut made the finals. Coconut. That dog probably has more followers than Ron DeSantis. Honestly, this is the kind of American excellence we need to highlight more. If a Chihuahua can hang 10, we can fix the economy. Segment 17, Crypto Group claims dildo protest at WNBA games. And finally, a crypto group claimed responsibility for throwing dildos at WNBA games, because apparently that's how you protest inflation now. No clear message, no demands, just airborne adult toys at women's basketball. It's like Occupy Wall Street meets Spencer's Gifts. You know it's a weird week when the least confusing story involves a 20-foot snake on a dumpster. What were they hoping to achieve? NFT coupons, airdrop the blockchain? And that, folks, concludes part 2 of our tour through the news that's stranger than fiction and more bizarre than Giuliani's hair dye. Whether it's door-opening bears, lottery miracles, radioactive wasps, or Tonka the basement chimp, this is the kind of stuff you can't make up, but thank God someone else did. You've been listening to the Presidential Podcast, Weird News Edition. Stay weird, stay skeptical, and remember, if a bear opens your door and asks for snacks, just say you're out of Ozempic. We'll see you next week for more of the glorious, the ridiculous, and the totally Trump-tastic. Believe me,